The last time you used your loyalty card at the grocery store, the store learned something about you, and it used that to decide what price to charge you next time. That little card you tap to save money is not just a discount system, it's a data collection system. And the discount is the price you pay to hand it over. Today, we're breaking down the 3-layer system your grocery store uses to engineer your bill, and why your grocery tab feels unpredictable no matter how carefully you shop. Layer 1. Perception. Layer 2. The digital surge. Layer 3. Personalized pricing. By the end of this video, you will never look at a price tag the same way. In over 2,300 Walmart locations across America, the paper price tag is officially dead. It has been replaced by a screen, a digital shelf label that store employees can update as fast as every 10 seconds from a mobile app. Walmart says this is about efficiency, faster restocking, less walking for employees, and right now, that is largely true. But in January 2026, Maryland Governor Wes Moore did something unusual. He walked into a Senate Finance Committee hearing and testified in support of a bill called the Protection from Predatory Pricing Act. He wasn't warning about something hypothetical. He was responding to something that had just been documented, investigated, and shut down 1 month earlier on one of the largest grocery platforms in America. We'll get to that in Layer 3. But first, we need to start where every grocery trip starts. With the milk. Milk is cheap on purpose, not because it is easy to produce. Dairy has some of the most volatile supply chain costs in retail. It is cheap because it is a key value item, a KVI. Grocery stores operate on razor-thin margins, typically between 1% and 3% on total revenue. To survive, they do not need everything to be cheap. They just need you to believe the store is cheap. Research shows that consumers use roughly 50 staple items to form their perception of a store's pricing. Milk, eggs, bread, bananas, orange juice. Retailers call this your price image. So the system prices those items aggressively, sometimes at a loss. The milk is $3. You feel like you are winning. But while you feel good about the milk, the margin is recovered somewhere else. On the spices, the snacks, the bottled sauces, the private label products that can carry 3 times the profit of dairy. This is called basket optimization. You do not price the items, you price the trip. This system has been running quietly in grocery stores for decades. But in 2026, it got an upgrade. You already know surge pricing. You've seen it on rideshare apps. You've felt it at the airport. The price goes up when demand goes up. Simple. Digital shelf labels do more than update faster than paper. They connect to inventory systems, foot traffic data, weather forecasts, time of day. The technology makes dynamic adjustments technically possible, not confirmed as standard practice in physical stores today, but technologically possible. Economists call one pattern the rocket and feather effect. Prices rise like a rocket when conditions change. They fall like a feather. It was first documented in gasoline markets. Now, lawmakers are working to make sure it does not quietly enter grocery aisles. The Protection from Predatory Pricing Act requires grocery prices to stay fixed for at least 1 full business day. And it bans the use of personal data in automated systems that set individualized prices. The grocery industry pushes back. Retailers testified that shelf prices in physical stores are the same for every customer who walks through the door. And in physical stores today, that is largely true. But the 3rd layer of this system does not operate on a shelf. It operates on your phone. In 2025, Instacart reported total revenue of $3.7 billion. Over $1 billion of that came from advertising, from brands paying for placement. When you search for chips on Instacart, the top result is not necessarily the best deal. It is the brand that paid the most to appear there. The algorithm surfaces whoever won the auction. but it goes deeper than sponsored placements. Your loyalty card, your purchase history, your delivery preferences. These feed systems that estimate your willingness to pay. That is not an accusation. Loyalty data is a documented, licensed, and monetized asset disclosed in terms of service agreements. If you consistently buy premium organic milk, the system learns you are less price sensitive in that category. If you switch to store brand when items go on sale, it learns your price floor. Personalized coupons are not random. They are calculated offers designed to maintain loyalty while optimizing margin over time. In December 2025, a joint investigation by Consumer Reports and the Groundwork Collaborative documented something significant. Using 437 real shoppers across 4 US cities, they found the same dozen eggs at a single store appearing at 5 different prices simultaneously. $3.99, $4.28, $4.59, $4.69, $4.79. Same item, same store, same moment. Different shoppers. Nearly 3 out of every 4 grocery items tested showed multiple simultaneous prices for different shoppers on the same platform. The documented annual difference for a family of 4 was up to $1,200. The response was immediate. Instacart shut the program down within 2 weeks. Members of Congress sent formal letters demanding answers. The Senate Minority Leader requested a Federal Trade Commission investigation. The New York Attorney General announced plans to investigate directly. This is what Governor Moore was responding to. Not speculation. A documented pricing program that had been exposed and shut down under public and regulatory pressure. The physical store and the grocery app are now part of the same system. And the rules for one do not automatically apply to the other. Your grocery bill feels unpredictable because it is, but it is not random. It is engineered. Layer 1. Perception. Protect the staples you notice. Layer 2. Digital surge capability. Infrastructure that can respond instantly. Layer 3. Personalized pricing. Your shopping behavior becomes a scored asset. This is what a 3% margin grocery industry looks like when optimized by data science. Not everything is designed to be expensive. Not everything is designed to be cheap. Just the right things. At the right time. For the right person. Perception management. Margin recovery. Personalized pricing at scale. Where price adjustments move quietly through supply chains. If this breakdown changed how you see grocery pricing, subscribe. Because the grocery store is just the beginning.